Get every single one of them out, because I don't fucking care anymore what is happening to this football club, because I fail to believe that we are this shit. None of these players look like they care anymore. None of these players deserve to wear that Liverpool badge. None of these players are playing for the supporters or the manager. It is an absolute disgrace, and they should be forced to walk home to Liverpool from Brighton tonight. I haven't been this embarrassed of a Liverpool team since Roy Hodgson managed this club. Something has to change, and fucking quickly.
This is exactly how Van Dijk got his never dribble past record. He's an awful defender. So you're telling me the so-called best defender in the world, Virgil van Dijk versus AC Milan, 0 tackles, 0 interceptions, 0 shots blocked, dribble past twice, 100% all defending. I mean, for Rafa Leao's goal, I don't know what Virgil van Dijk's doing. Like, he's never in any rush to go and tackle someone, even if they're about to go and score. Like, he's not sprinting. If someone enters the penalty box, he doesn't go and sprint after it to try and get the ball back. He literally just jogs up to it, hoping that his aura can somehow stop the player scoring. And even Rafa Leao was like, no, I'm just gonna smash it in the top of the net. And it's gone in, and Van Dijk looks like stupid. I mean, this performance shows that Liverpool aren't unbeatable at all. I mean, Van Dijk, I know how badly he played, because not only did you get subbed off in the 46th minute, but you got a lower match rating than Ryan Gravenberch at centre-back. Bear in mind, Ryan Gravenberch's our holding midfielder. He did a better job than Van Dijk did, and Ryan Gravenberch doesn't even play centre-back. Virgil van Dijk has to be one of the most overrated centre...
Liverpool centre-back situation is all I'm holding on to right now. Van Dijk's defending here, compared to Saliba's here. It is some prime aura defending from Virgil van Dijk. Now look, it's the first proper game of pre-season. We're not going to delve too deep into this, but that centre-back situation at Liverpool is the only thing I'm clinging on to at the moment. Because today, Joe Gomez has departed Liverpool's pre-season tour of Asia due to injury, Arne confirmed. He has a pretty bad injury history himself, and that literally leaves Van Dijk and Konate as the only senior centre-backs that are available right now. One of those centre-backs in Van Dijk is 34 years old. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but you do get to the point where, can a 34-year-old play 50, 60 games across the season like he did last season, or will it start having an impact on him? And the other one in Konate consistently has injury issues. He's never made it through a season without some sort of injury problem. Only got 1 year left on his contract, with Madrid reportedly in his mind, a World Cup coming up. So will he be fully committed, again, to playing 50, 60 games in a season? Now, they'll go and get Gahey. Will that even be enough? This is all I'm holding on to at the moment.
Strike! Oh! 1-1. Wow. Dominic Szoboszlai. Ooh. Can't even describe it. Worldy. Edge of the box, basically, and just curls one into the top corner. Absolute sexy. That's all I can say to you. Delicious finish from Dom.
Liverpool spent all that money just to get battered by AC Milan, Loftus-Cheek, Okafor. Even Arsenal beat them.
The way Ngumoha terrorized Tomori today, wow. That's all I have to say, because boy, oh boy, these two are common graduates, both of them. He had no respect for him, though. Every time, that's one thing I like about Ngumoha. He's fearless. Every single time he gets the ball, he's running at you. It doesn't matter if you tackle him, because the first 15 minutes, Tomori had him. Like, he was physically moving him out the way. He was out-muscling him. But then as soon as Ngumoha got to grips of the game, it was long, bro. Look at what he was doing. Step up. I'm telling you, every Carabao Cup game, FA Cup game, I need to see Ngumoha in that starting 11, because this kid is good enough, bro. He's ready. The Premier League might be a bit too early, a season too early, but even in them competitions, I need to see him on a bench at least. Like, he is a first-team player now. I'm sorry. He's going to get an odd under-21 games, but under-18s, he's too good for that, bro. Like, Rio Ngumoha, Chelsea, thank you very much. Let's just say Arne Slot, for some weird reason, I don't think it's going to happen, but let's just say Arne Slot doesn't think he's ready. He might be forced to using him anyway, because Luis Diaz, this guy was not in the 11 today. He wasn't even on the bench. He's leaving, innit? He's going to Bayern. We were clearly just protecting him in case he got injured. Same with Darwin Nunez too. But boy, if they go, Chiesa might go as well. Gakpo is going to be our only left winger. Unless we bring in someone in, and I can't see it. Like, personally, Rodrigo, he's asking for too much wages. Malik Fofana might go Everton. Rio Ngumoha, he might even be the back.
5 things we learned from Liverpool 2, AC Milan 4. First up, Rio Ngumoha is a star. Simply put, he was cooking for Karo Tomori, who is an experienced player, a very good defender.
1v1. And the way he had him sort of shaking, different sort of changes of direction, whether he's going on his left foot or his right foot, this kid can do it all, and he's only 16 years of age. Florian Wirtz looks at home already. The moment that Liverpool fans have been waiting for, to finally see him play for 45 minutes straight. And he fit into the team really, really well. Some nice link-up play with Salah, how he's receiving the ball, all of his technical attributes are off the scale, and this is just the beginning. There were some defensive frailties, which I don't think you can look into too much, but it did kind of look like a Klopp team out there with how much space we afforded them on the counter-attack. Didn't really get our press right, and obviously AC Milan made us pay. Leao is a top player, and it was basically him who led them away and got their 2 opening goals. For once in his life, Szoboszlai actually shot, and you know what? He got his reward, because his shooting ability, his ball striking is so good, and he needs to do this so much more often. Waiting for the cutback from Ngumoha, he clips on into the far corner over Maignan, and it's a really nice goal. I believe if we move him a little bit deeper, we'll see that more this season, and he can get more goals just like we saw today. And finally, we may have seen the last of Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez in Liverpool shirts, because Slot has confirmed he was left out today due to speculation on his future. That's Diaz, obviously, with the Bayern links. I can only assume Núñez is very similar, with maybe protecting them from any potential injuries, because the deals are fairly advanced, and obviously we want to get a forward in of our own, Isak. So all of this is related, I believe. The Joe Gomez one, he's been sent back home from the tour due to an injury problem. Liverpool may need to go into the market for that as well, seeing as we've only really got Van Dijk and Konate going into the season. It's a bit of a worry, really. But yeah, Diaz and Núñez, I doubt we'll ever see them play for Liverpool again.
5 things we learned from Liverpool's second pre-season game against AC Milan. Give this wonder kid more minutes next season. He is an absolutely unbelievable talent, one of the best I've seen in Liverpool's academy recently. 1v1, he was absolutely cooking their defenders throughout the game. His final decision does need to improve a bit. Got an assist as well. He needs more minutes. Speaking of great performances, Florian Wirtz in tight spaces is an absolute freak, man. Who the hell have we signed? We only got 45 minutes, but every time he touched the ball, out of position by the way, he was playing up front. He was incredible, linking up, good in tight spaces, very good positives to get from his first minutes as a Liverpool player. We got absolutely cooked in transition. Every single goal they scored came from a transition. Obviously, Leao was being insane today, but this was the starting 4 in defence, so I can't put too much blame on them. I'm not saying Slot wanted us to lose, but he was purposely playing 4 midfielders, so many attackers, and only 1 actual centre-back on the pitch, and everyone was just flooding their box. So obviously the transitions were going to come, and I don't think that's going to happen in the real season when we play actual centre-backs. This brings me on to the main point. We need centre-backs, because we only have these 2 fit at the club. Joe Gomez is very injury-prone. Konate is kind of injury-prone as well. We need to sign maybe 2 centre-backs, and I hope we do before the end of the window, otherwise 1 injury can absolutely cook us. And my final point, these results happen all the time in pre-season. Don't look too far into it. In pre-season, focus on the fitness, passages of play, certain players that look really good and sharp.
5 things we learned from Liverpool 2, AC Milan 4. Liverpool need to sign a centre-back this summer. Van Dijk is 34 and he'll need to be rotated more. Konate has just a year left on his deal, and Gomez just got sent home from the Asian tour with an Achilles injury. He's so unreliable. Mark Guehi, Giovanni Leone or João Ordóñez need to come in before the Premier League season starts. Rio Ngumoha is ready for regular minutes in the Champions League and the Premier League next season. Liverpool don't need to sign a left winger. He completed the most dribbles and won the most duels in that first half. He's so electric 1v1. Florian Wirtz in the 10 and Alexander Isak in the 9 is going to be one of the most scary duos in Europe. We've seen Wirtz's ability today to take the ball on the half turn and play through balls. Imagine if Isak was running onto that Elliott chance. That's a guaranteed goal. Dominik Szoboszlai needs to play left centre mid. He's way better on the left than the right. That floating technique he's got coming from the left is so good, passing and shooting. And Rafael Leão needs a move. Arsenal should be all over him. It's only Mbappe I can think of who's more dangerous on the counter-attack. His combination of pace, physicality and shooting quality is undeniable.
Florian Wirtz is world class. Florian Wirtz is that guy, and he's going to keep improving at Liverpool. And that is what you'll say if you come from Delulu land, because Florian Wirtz, 150 million Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz 007. 007 is what we call Florian Wirtz. His Liverpool debut, all that spent on him, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 shots, 0 accurate crosses, 0 key passes, 0 long balls, but £150 million spent on Florian Wirtz. I've always said it. Bundesliga tax. Liverpool are not doing anything next season. How are you losing to AC Milan, the same team Arsenal beat? Arsenal beat him and you can't. Yes, late reaction because I was at a charity event, but doesn't stop me from seeing how bad Liverpool are. It's not run free. It's just I know bull and Liverpool are dead. Liverpool are dry. United are going to finish up.
Florian Wirtz, Rio Ngumoha and Dominic Szoboszlai. Here are 3 things that we learned from that first half of Liverpool against AC Milan. And number 1, you can already see how incredible Florian Wirtz is going to be for Liverpool. Today he was asked to play as the number 9, but that's not where he's going to play. When he came deeper into midfield, collected the ball from the centre-backs, turned a couple of his mans and got that ball moving forward was when you saw him at his very best. Some of the combination play between him and Mohamed Salah was simply majestic to watch. There was one of them where they just kept playing a 1-2. It came to Salah inside the box and he tried to sweat it to Wirtz when he should have shot. And number 2, Rio Ngumoha is a special talent and he might actually play himself to be the backup left winger. When you watch him play 1v1 against senior pros, you don't know whether he's going to go inside or outside. His decision making is excellent. His runs in behind are fantastic. He got the assist for Dominic Szoboszlai's goal, but just overall, he has been so fun to watch in this preseason alongside Trey and Yoni. And at number 3, people thought Dominic Szoboszlai will be getting benched when the season starts, but I'm sorry, this guy is so important to this Liverpool team. Off the ball, we already know how hard he works, but down that left-hand side now where he's playing, when he's able to open his body up and use the inside of his foot, he's such a better midfielder than playing on that right-hand side. The goal he scored was simply majestic, cutting inside on his right foot, almost chipping it towards the top corner. It was an absolutely brilliant goal, and he is definitely going to be so important in the season.
How? After all the money we spent, we still lost to Milan? How? I mean, I know we weren't playing with our starting 11, but still, dude. Milan is a small club. I don't even know who Okafor is, bro. Who is that?